Hello everyone, how are you tonight? How's everything? How was your project presentation? Was it good?
Yes,
Hello.
teacher.
Yeah? Did you enjoy all the information your classmates shared about special events?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, awesome. I really enjoyed our presentation. There was such an interesting information, great content, very good. Awesome. Your teacher told me that you guys finished later than usual because it took a little bit longer to finish the presentations, and that's why we are starting the meeting at this time, okay? We have like very good communication, so she asked me about giving you some more minutes, and that's why we have the lesson today at this time. I hope you guys have rested a little bit, at least, like a short break. My dear friends, let's get ready for finishing. So, we're going to start the end. What? Yeah, we're going to start the end of the cycle. Today's, our last lesson before the exam, and next Monday I will see you for your speaking. So basically what we have to do today is to finish Unit 8, to check some questions and clarify some things on modal verbs, yeah? And the rest of the time, I will show you a little bit about the standard test you guys will take next Monday. Pretty much like what are the parts of it, what are the type of questions, what's the type of information, yes? What's the type of evaluation? That's it. And the end. Next Monday, for the first part of the class, you guys will take the exam. And for the second part with me, you guys will be assessed in your oral production, the speaking, okay? That's the plan. So let me show you our plan. Here we are, June the 2nd, class 9. Warm up. Our warm up today is about stream adjectives. That was also a topic, part of Unit 8. Then I will check the homework with you, which is about past voices. Yeah, we will finish that part with the exercises on page 81 to see if you guys have anything to clarify, okay? After that, standard test check. So we will be talking about its parts, its types of questions, etc. And then some practice. That's it. Questions, my friends? Questions on our agenda, comments, suggestions? Not really? Okay, let me check the attendance very quickly. There is one student missing.
Hi, teacher.
Hello. Okay, here we are, group 1. Did you all finish the survey? Yes? Okay. You guys are so quiet today. You must be tired. But don't worry.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, I know, I wonder. And I bet you guys are tired. It's okay. Next Monday is the end. Then you will have 2 days of break. And then you are full of energy for the rest of the cycles. Okay. June the 2nd, here we are. Gerson.
Hi, teacher, present.
How are you, Gerson?
Fine, teacher. Fine. Thank
Yeah,
you.
close.
Present, teacher.
Jean-Claude, Jessit,
Present, teacher.
Natalia,
Present, teacher.
Andrés. Andrés.
Present, teacher.
Silvia.
Present, teacher.
Joan,
Present, teacher.
Elkin,
Present, teacher.
Julian,
Present, teacher.
Jeanette,
Present, teacher.
Carlos,
Present, teacher.
Mabeli. I know she told me she's having some issues with the connection. So hopefully she can join us in some minutes. She must be trying. She sent me a message. Okay. Okay. Jose Alejandro,
I'm here, teacher.
full of energy, Jose. Nice. Lisette,
Present, teacher.
good. Okay, my dear friends. So let me share with you our warm-up. Wait. It always opens in a way that I don't like, but let me just copy and okay. Here we are. Warm-up for today, extreme adjectives. Scary, terrifying, petrifying. Extreme adjectives, the other way we have for expressing things in a very emphatic way, yeah? What is the other way we can use for emphasizing on the adjective? How can we do it in English? Apart from the extreme adjectives, there is another way, and perhaps it is more common. Then you know. I think it's the same in Spanish. Any idea?
Teacher, maybe the word very, or
Yes.
too, or
Exactly. Yes, Natalia. We use intensifiers. Yeah. When we want to sound more emphatic, yeah, or just express a stronger meaning of the adjective, we use intensifiers like really, very, so, and to. But what is the difference? Because there is a difference between very, really, so, and to. Do you remember? For example, if I say, this mango is very sweet. I love it. And if I say, this mango is too sweet, I can't eat it. Do you find the difference?
yes, teacher.
What's the difference?
The word to is a negative form, no? Is a bad thing or maybe
Exactly. Yeah,
but
there
it's
is.
bad.
Yeah, you're right. There is like a line of the balance. Yeah, in life we just need to go to the middle. Yeah, to just have balanced. Yeah, so we have in the middle is enough, which is okay, good, what we need. If it's too, is more than necessary. So it gives us a negative connotation, a negative idea, even if you don't have to use it in negative sentences. Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. I talk about what Natalia says, that is the idea, yeah, is more than necessary, so it's not good. And the other one is not enough, which is less than necessary, and it's also bad, yeah? So you can use very, really, and so as intensifiers, but there isn't any problem with them. If you use to, it's because there is something that doesn't work very well. It's like, oh no, Daniela is too young for driving a car. Maybe she's 12. It's like, come on. Even if she knows how to do it, she's too young. Yeah? So that's the idea. Okay, that was the other side on making emphasis when you are using adjectives. But of course, there is another way, and it's using other words that do not need intensifiers because the word, the word itself has a very strong meaning, yeah? It's not a scary movie. It's terrifying. It's not bad. It's horrible, terrible, okay? So let's review some of them. You guys have to match these words with the corresponding meaning. Let's work on it for starting today. And it was supposed to be ready because I just copied it, but now it's not. Wonderful. Maybe if I share it here in the chat. Let me see. Yes. You guys click on the chat and that's it. Let's do it. Okay, guys, thank you so much for telling me that you are done. Great. Now let's continue with our lesson. You guys go to our book and let's check what are your questions on the homework. Here we are. Last night we were working on past models. Okay, and we check this as a way of analyzing them and finding similarities and differences between them. Okay, you guys had, let's see, what is the homework? Oh, it was this one, 3, no? No, this one is the one that we are going to do. Oh yeah, but I sent you that one. So it's okay, let's work on this. And that way we can just
It's
finish.
in page 81, right?
Yeah, yes, Silvia, page 81. This one, yeah. But we will listen, yeah? So before that, let's work on this one. I would like you to do this. Rewrite the underlined words below using a past model of possibility. Start with the words in brackets. So, it is certain that the hotel manager and the doctor sent Eleanor anyway deliberately. They must have sent Eleanor away deliberately. So they must have sent. You guys have this, but they say rewrite the underlined words. Yeah? So look for the best option, okay? And include the doctor, of course. So here you have to include the doctor. Here you have to talk about them. Yeah, here the British Embassy. And here someone, okay? Go ahead. Let's do it. Take your time and we can check. That is page 81. boys and girls. Let me help you a little bit. Remember that last night we studied these three types of models. Models of ability, of obligation, and of possibility, right? Which are our three options here for models of possibility? Which ones? Must have, let me just type it here in the chat. Must have, when something seems logically certain. Yes. Might have, something that seems logically possible. And the other one, guys? Which one?
Teacher, can't have.
Very good. Thank you, Natalia. Can't have, when something seems logically impossible. Okay, those are the three words that you guys are going to use for rewriting the questions. So, here we are. You say, it is certain that the hotel manager and the doctor sent Eleanor away to Liverpool. They must have sent Eleanor away to Liverpool. Why? Why, guys? Both of them, it is certain and must have, express the same level of possibility. Okay? So now that you have the three options you are going to use, you guys are going to do the same with the other ones. Surely the doctor sent a letter with Eleanor when she went to his surgery. And you have to use the doctor. So, surely the doctor, what's that? What of these three functions is expressing or is similar to surely the doctor? Let's analyze that. Surely the doctor. Something that seems logically certain, something that seems logically possible, or something that seems logically impossible? Which one?
Maybe possibility. Teacher.
The same possibility?
Yes.
Okay, so which one?
Maybe.
Something that seems logically certain. Yes?
Teacher, logical, certain, no?
So we use must have. Yeah. That's what you guys have to do, okay? To analyze these words. Yeah, what are these words expressing? And that way you can match that meaning, yeah, with one of the three options we have. Must have, might have, or can't have. So you say, okay, yeah, logically possible. Okay, logically certain. Well, surely the doctor said. So it is something you think is true. Yeah, you are sure about it. Yes? So how can you rewrite the sentence? You use the doctor first, look, because you have to include it. So you say something like this. So the doctor, can you help me? You said must have what?
Send a letter with Eleanor.
Very good. Send a letter with Eleanor when she went to his surgery. Yeah. Okay. Is it better now? Do you understand what we mean? Yes? Is it better?
Yes, teacher, thank you.
Okay, so let's do it. Okay, if you don't understand, just ask me, okay? Don't feel shy. I'm here for helping. So check out the words and try to match these underlined words with one of these three functions. And that way you make a decision about must have, might have, or can't have. They need to mean the same. Okay? And that way you can rewrite the sentences. Okay, let's do it. Take your time and we check.
Could you remember the page, please?
Sure, that's page 81. Yes,
Thank you.
81, exercise 1, on top of the page.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Are we ready, my dear friends? Can we check?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's see what you guys did for the second one. Oh, no, second one is done. For the third one. Okay, so surely it is impossible that they removed Mrs. Redwood's signature from the hotel register. They, so let me just stop. Okay, gotcha. They,
Can have,
very good, can't have removed oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, so they can't have removed Mrs. Redwood's signature from the hotel register. Yes. Okay. Something you think that it's impossible. It's like, no, you can't have done that. Really? Okay. Perhaps they didn't take Eleanor back to room 342. Again, perhaps it was a different room. So that's interesting because I don't know. I want to listen to your options. They
might have,
might, okay.
Might not have.
Might not have.
Why did we use it negative? Why, guys? Eleanor, and the other one, it. Yes, it. They might not have taken Eleanor back to room 342. It
Might
have,
Might have.
it might have. It might have
Been.
been a different room. In the first one, because they say they didn't, yeah? Perhaps they didn't take, so they might not have, negative. It might have been a different room. That's the only, I don't write the whole sentence because we don't have, much space here. But you guys know that this is the only information we changed, yeah? The rest of it keeps the same. Okay, next one, my dear friends. Surely someone else saw Mrs. Redwood at the hotel. Someone else
Must have seen.
Oh, who's not in the class? What's up? Okay. Someone else must have seen Mrs. Redwood at the hotel. Yeah? You're sure about that. And the word surely expresses, yeah, the same possibility, the same level of possibility. Now we have, it is certain that the British Embassy didn't check Eleanor's story very carefully. So, it is certain.
the British
The British
must
Embassy must
have,
It is certain. When you say, it is certain that the British Embassy didn't check Eleanor's.
Must not have.
Must not have.
But I will, in this one, look. This one is something that seems logically impossible because it is supposed to be done, like they should do it. So I will go more for this one, something that seems logically impossible because that is actually their job. Yeah, she was not a French woman, so that was the right thing to do. Yeah, so I will say like, the British Embassy can't have, can you help me please? Can have, guys?
Can have check it.
Yeah, checked.
Eleanor story. Story. A story? No, history. History. No, a story.
Story, yeah, you're right. Story, not history, no, story. Yeah, so it's like, the British Embassy can't have checked, what is it? Eleanor's story very carefully. And why not? Because they didn't find the woman. So they didn't do it. Yeah? So that's why we say like can't have checked. Because for example, let's pretend that you guys think something totally different from what happened and what they said. Yeah? Because they said, well, the woman came to the hotel alone. Yeah? And well, her mother vanished. She's like, come on, the British Embassy can't have checked. If they did it, yeah, if they checked, the result would be different, or at least Eleanor could trace her mother. Gerson, thank you for raising your hand.
Yes, teacher. In this case, I can use mustn't. Ma, perdón, sí, my not. My
Okay,
not.
my not
Because,
or must?
yes, because no, sorry, my not. Because the sentence initially with is certain, so I think it's a logical sentence.
Well, in that one, I mean, I will go with you with my not have, but not with must have.
Yes, my not, sorry.
That would be a good idea. I mean, like, well, if you use might not have, it totally changes the meaning, and it is a little bit closer to the reality. Well, okay, because if you say, let me just check here with you guys, something that seems logically possible, you are right. Might not is okay, but you guys also gave me the option of must have, and that would be totally opposite, because if you say must have, you are sure that the embassy checked the story. And what happened is that they didn't do it because Eleanor couldn't find any reliable information and couldn't trace her mother. So might not is okay, might not, yeah? But must have no, because that would be that you say that you are sure that they did it. Now, why this is the best, sorry, why this is a better option? Because that's, something that you are sure that they didn't do. So it's like, no, they can't have checked. Do not believe them. They didn't do it. We don't have enough information from them. Okay? Do you understand? Might have, no, Sylvia. Might not, because might have is like positive prediction, but they didn't do it, and you need to give the idea that you do not believe them. Yes, do you understand the difference? Do
Yes,
you
teacher.
Could you repeat, please?
remember when we analyzed and studied last night these options, and we said that when you use can't have, that is the last one, is because it seems logically impossible. It's like, oh no, you can't have done that. Yeah, you are totally sure. So why did I choose this one as the best option? Because I'm sure, and I know you guys are as well, and the whole people here, they are sure that the embassy didn't check the story. If they had done, yes, all the checking and all the investigation, the result would be different. Yeah? So they say the British embassy can't have checked Eleanor's story very carefully. They couldn't help Eleanor. They couldn't trace her mother. They couldn't give us reliable information. So it seems impossible that they did it. Do you understand now? Is it okay?
Oh, yes, but we are talking about the seats, like the seat sentence. Sentence.
The
Correct?
British embassy, yes.
Sorry, I was talking about the seventh.
Oh no. And well, because Gerson asked me with my notes and I was trying to explain, so I didn't know that you guys were talking about 7. I was talking about the embassy, you know. They are
Okay,
supposed to do. They were
teacher,
supposed
yes,
to.
I understand.
Oh, okay, sorry. I don't want you to get confused. Yeah, I have not even seen this one. So everything I was saying was about this. Yeah, because it was so obvious that the British embassy needed to help, but they didn't do it. So they didn't check that. So come on, they can't have checked. Yeah, so it's like impossible. Okay, cool. Now, 7. It is possible that Eleanor invented the whole story. And you guys know that she was not lying. So what are you going to say? Eleanor, well, but in this case, of course, you have to do the exercise, know what you think. But in my case, I think that she was not lying. So Eleanor, according to
Might
this, yeah,
Might
according to
have,
this,
yes.
yes, because if you agree with me, you will say, teacher, come on. Eleanor can't have invented the story. So you show that it's impossible. But this one, that is the underlying expression, it is possible. So you have to use my hand. Julian, what's your question?
In this case,
Mhm.
have a difference between Mike and May, or it's still the same?
Might and may.
Yeah.
It is possible that Eleanor invented the whole story. Eleanor may have invented the story. Yes, may will be an option for her, and might is your prediction. Mhm. Because it is possible, but you are not sure about the real information. So yes, may have is more like an option, and might have is a prediction. Might have invented, yes. Okay, that's it. Any other question? Julian, thank you.
Okay, so Mike and May have different means.
Yes, in this one, yes.
Mike
It's for example, you
means
say, oh
what?
sorry. For example, you say, teacher, you know what? I might study later. Is maybe a plan for the future, is a prediction, yeah? I mean, you are not very sure, okay? If you say, I may study with this one or maybe with other resources, okay, it's more like an option, you know? Something you can do according to the options. And in this one, yes, it's
Okay.
a prediction and the other one a possibility. Option, sorry. Okay, any other thing? I think, I'm not sure if you want to do another exercise of this, or we can move on with the plan. Tell me. Let's close this one. Because we can also do this one, which is with listening, or we can just start checking the exam. What do you think? What is better for you?
What teacher? I don't listen. Excuse me.
If you want to finish with this exercise, this unit 8 about models, or if you want to start with the exam. I mean, of course, we are not taking an exam tonight. We are going to check how is going to be the exam. Well, I'm not going to spoil your exam, but pretty much tell you the methodology and the type of it. So what do you prefer?
But teacher, for me, the second one.
Yeah? Let me just check. It is 9, so I will check the attendance very quickly. I just see 11. So some students might have left the, the meeting. And the other one is like, well, they can't have left. We have not finished. Impossible. Or they may have left. That is an option. Okay, where are you? Here, very quickly. Oh no, these are the other ones. This is crazy. Here, Gerson, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Jean-Claude,
Present, teacher.
Jessie,
Present teacher.
Natalia,
Present teacher.
Silvia,
Present teacher.
Joan, Joan, one of the students who escaped. Okay, Joan. Elkin, Julian,
Present teacher.
Jeanette,
Present teacher.
Carlos.
Present teacher.
Poor Mabel, she couldn't make it to the class. Jose
I'm here, teacher.
and Lisette.
Present teacher.
Nice.
Sorry, teacher, did you call me?
Andres, didn't I? Camilo Correa. Thank you for telling me.
Yes, I'm here. All right.
Thank you. Well, so I think we can stop with model now and we can just move on to the next thing. Yes? Is it okay? Let's play a
Yes,
game.
Yes, teacher.
So we're going to play a game. Let me show you. Okay, hotspot. Let me just give you the link. But it has 10 seconds per question. Is it too fast? It is, right? So
Yes, and my internet
that's the
is so
problem.
slow.
That's the problem. I know you guys are wonderful and brilliant with your English, but sometimes, you know, the internet doesn't help us. So, okay, but okay. It's okay, don't worry. Let me just change it very quickly because I had it ready, but it was, okay. So, let me tell you something. The type of exam that you guys are going to take is a little bit different from the ones that we usually have, yeah? But of course, this is not new, is it? No. Do you remember standard test methodology? Do you? Boys and girls, come on.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Is it the first standard test you guys are going? I mean, no, because you are, I don't think so. We have standard tests every 4 cycles, and this is cycle 9. So you,
Teacher is like speaking, listening, the four skills.
well, we always evaluate those 4 skills, of course, even if it's standard test or is, you know, like the normal one. But I think you guys must have taken a standard test in cycle 4. Those are my assumptions because we take them every 4 cycles. So for me, it's like, well, these students must have taken it in cycle 4. If you do not remember, or maybe you are not sure, don't worry because we are going through the whole thing tonight. So I'm just fixing this for you. While that, let me tell you something. Of course, you guys will have listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Yeah, always. But this one is a little bit different because with the normal exams we take, we evaluate the contents we studied in the cycle. Yeah, so it's pretty much like specific information. So I don't know, like we should evaluate these contents from units 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, present perfect, past perfect, modals. What else did we study? You remember? Extreme adjectives, relative clauses, all of them. Yeah? That will be the information. Mhm. Thank you. That will be the information you will find in your exam. Okay, but this cycle is different because we're going to take a standard test. Standard test is an exam that assesses everything, you know, the uses of tenses, prepositions, useful language, like common expressions, general vocabulary, yeah, so it's like a whole, yeah, and complete evaluation from everything. And it can be long. I don't want you to be scared, of course, but it is long. So I will show you the parts of it, and we will talk a little bit about how you can cover them, okay? I will show you some types of exercises that are very, very similar from the ones that you are going to take. Sometimes we are very good at English or any other, I don't know, topic we are being evaluated, but you know you have to take the time and use it correctly. In my case, sometimes I get very distracted with exams. It's like, oh, and then, come on, you are in a test. Oh, okay, do it, yeah? So there are a lot of aspects that you guys need to take into account. For next Monday, I recommend you to have very good internet, yeah? And at least to be like fresh, yeah? Because it can be very long. So the idea is that you guys are full of energy for that and fully concentrated. Let me give you this link
Teacher,
for the game.
teacher, how long is the exam? Is the duration?
Long, but it's a secret. Oh, look at what I just sent you. It's long, like the whole block, the whole. It may take you. Okay, that's the game, guys. Well, 1 hour and a half maybe, if you are concentrated and fast, or sometimes 2 hours. Yeah, but it's okay. I mean, I'm just telling you about it, but it's okay. You guys will be okay. It can be a little bit exhausting sometimes, especially for people who do not like tests. Yeah, like my case, that sometimes I just find them very overwhelming. It's like a lot of things in your mind, but well, there are some people who have those abilities, you know, and skills of just like this. They snap the fingers and done. It's okay, guys. You will be okay. So let's play this game very quickly for introducing our exam, and then we can just check the parts, and you guys will be, how can I say, like, well, the thing or the fact that you know it, yeah, will let you be sure about it. So it's okay. Yes, Silvia, no problem. So please get on time next Monday, okay? You guys need to be on time. You need to listen to the instructions from your teacher, and you need all the time. So avoid just getting in like 6:10, 6:15, because that's time that you need. Laura and I
Teacher?
will start at 6. Yes, who's talking? Carlos, thank you for raising your hand. What's up?
Yes, teacher. Because this exam is different, it's possible obtain some links or examples of these new exams?
Okay,
Or
Carlos, that's a good idea. So when I finish the lesson tonight, I will upload my slides, yeah? And there you guys will find some online resources, yeah?
thank you, teacher.
Okay, so I will just Let me see. Yes, in my slides from our class 9, that is today's class, I will just give you some links for this kind of exercise. There are several resources online, so I will select some of them per, each skill, listening, reading, writing, and you can practice during the weekend. That would be a good idea. So, have you been visiting my slides folder? Not really, maybe? So you just look for them in our folder slides, and well, let me just give you the link right away. But do not go there at 10, because when I finish the lesson, I usually, let the computer working on the video of the class, and I do other things, and later, I will go. So maybe by 10:30 I will do it. And you guys need to rest, so it's okay. But for sure you will find it, don't worry. I will do it. Okay, I think we are ready. Let's start. Don't worry, if you cannot place, okay, you can just see and check. This is a general vocabulary game about, the standard tests. Like, it could be wherever. So what do we need to know? Common expressions, common words. So let's go. Unit 8, here we are. There are only 8 students, but well, the problem is the time. Uh-oh, the sound. And the rest of you could not join? Okay. So, I have butter, so I need to buy some jam. Or this one is another option. Squid is related to seafood. Very quickly. If you are done, just do it so we can go to the next one. It depends on you. So things like these are the things that you guys are going to be evaluated. It's not like, well, I'm going to look for specific things. No, it's more like, the use of language in general. Yeah. Common expressions, collocations, phrasal verbs, things that, always go together. Okay. It depends on you. It's up to you. It's another expression that is the same. Sensible or sensitive? Okay, sensitive. Okay, sometimes the most sensible thing is to ignore what people say and look at the facts. Sensitive is more related to feelings. Can you me a coffee? Very good, awesome. Can you me a favor? Can you do me a favor? Those are common expressions. You do not make a favor. You do a favor. Let's review very quickly the uses of do and make. Make for preparations, make for activities that require time, make for the use of your hands, make for creating, make for preparing, do for repeated activities, do for routines, yeah? And there are some expressions that do not, how can I say, like fit any of these functions, but are with make. Make a decision. You don't take a decision, you make a decision. What else? Make a mistake, yeah? And make plans, of course, because plans require preparation and arrangements. Okay? Do me a favor. Next. Andy goes to bed 10 o'clock. Uses of prepositions is very common in the standard tests. Very good, awesome. You have it very clear in your mind. I usually go shopping. Prepositions of time, very, very common. Awesome. Okay, very quickly. In for months, seasons, years. Yeah? On for days of the week and dates. So if you say, my birthday is in October, that's correct. But if you want to say that it is October 6th, you have to use on. It is on October 6th. Yeah? At for some parts of the day, like at sunset, at sunshine, at night, at midnight, at noon. And the rest of the parts of the day with in the afternoon, in the evening, in the morning. Some people say in the night, and it's okay. Okay, next one. We always go for a romantic dinner Valentine's Day. Very good. On for holidays. Yes? On Christmas, on Halloween, on New Year's Eve, on Valentine's Day, on St. Patrick's Day, on for holidays. Very good. In 4 months. Awesome. Awesome. For years. You guys are very attentive to my indications, which is wonderful. I told you. People go to the beach in summer. Guys, I told you. What happened? You can't have listened to me. I told you, in 4 seasons. My goodness. Well, don't forget about in for season, in summer, in winter, in autumn or fall. Okay. I'm afraid of spiders. Very good. I really need to sleep. No. I was scared because I thought that the class was interrupted. Okay, I really need to sleep. I'm exhausted. Well, tired too, but I really need to sleep. So, more than tired, exhausted. That is an extreme adjective. Peckish is when you feel very hungry and, like grumpy. It's okay, guys. It is okay. And two more. I was going to say, and the last one, but no, two more. No salad, my friends. Salad is a food category, perhaps, like. And salty is the adjective. This is not an adjective. This is a noun. Okay, cool. Very good job. It was just an introduction for you to see that in the standard test, you will be assessed about different things, but more like, what's it, the last one? Oh, this one. Sorry. It is hard to live in the desert. In the desert. Okay, easy. Great. So, why did I choose this one? Because I just wanted you to know that you can just, be evaluating on different things, but the use of the language, prepositions, tenses, common expressions. Congratulations, Lisette, Jean-Claude, and sorry, I couldn't see this one. Now, let me show you the exam. Let me show you the exam. Okay. Okay, this is how it works. We have reading, writing, and listening. The speaking will be for the second part. Okay? So, sorry. For the reading, you have 6 parts, 32 questions. Yes? They show that you can understand the main points from signs, newspapers, and magazines. In the writing, you are usually asked to write an email. So I'm spoiling your test. They give you a situation and you have to write back. Yeah? It shows you can use vocabulary and structure correctly. Good grammar. Listening has different parts, 4 parts, 25 questions. Yeah? And you have to understand a range of spoken materials, including announcements and discussions. I will show you how they work. For the speaking, well, normal questions, oral production, and interaction, don't worry. I think that will be the best one. Now, let me show you each part. Let's start with reading. First part, multiple choice. Yes? Read 5 real-world notices, messages, and other short text for the main message. Okay? Only 1 mark for each one is correct. How many questions are there? 5. I will show you, do not worry. Part 2, matching. So match 5 descriptions of people to 8 short texts on a particular topic, showing detailed comprehension. For example, there are 5 people here: Jean-Claude, Lisette, Manuel, Natalia, and Silvia. And here, yes, there are 8 kinds of vacations. Here you have a short description of each one. You know, pretty much their likes, dislikes, interests. And here you have 8 vacation packages. So you have to match, yeah, the one that is the closest one for each person. And it's like, well, but there are 3 left. Yeah, so you have to just, look for the most appropriate answers. Yeah, that's this one. What else? Part 3, multiple choice again. With a longer text than the previous one, of course, for detailed comprehension. This is just like, specific information. Inference and global meaning. So they can also be writer's attitude and opinion, like what does the author want to say in paragraph 2 with the expression this, or with the underlined sentence. Yeah, author's opinion. How many questions? 5. How many marks are there? 1 mark for each correct answer. So it's just one possible correct answer. Part 3 of the reading, that text. You have a text and you have to complete that one with the best option. Yeah, in that one, you guys are given the possibilities. Yeah. Read a longer text from which 5 sentences have been removed. Show understanding of how coherent and well-structured text is formed. And part 5, multiple choice. Read a shorter text and choose the correct vocabulary items to complete gaps. 6 questions. Now, let me show you part 6 and show you each one. Read a shorter text and complete 6 gaps using 1 word for each gap. So in this one, you have to provide a word. You don't have the options. Yeah, but this is not difficult because it will be like, for example, it's up to you. Yeah, so things like that. Okay, now let's check. Let me show you the document. Let me see when I have written. Yes, I have written here. Here we are. Reading here. Okay. This is the type of test that you guys are going to answer. For each question, choose the correct answer. So for example, with a car competition, entries will only be accepted from people who are at least 18. There are 3 options here, and you guys have to choose the correct answer, yeah? The one that summarizes the meaning of this sign. So which one would be the correct option? Which ones, my friends?
Sí, teacher.
Which of these would...
The C1, I think, the
A, B, or C for the first question?
Sí, teacher.
See? Only 18
B.
years old
A.
are allowed to... You guys are saying A, B, and C. Oh my goodness.
No, C, no, no. C, no. And I think it's Next.
Win a car competition. Entries will only be accepted from people who are at least 18. Now, the competition is open to people over a certain age. There is a maximum age limit for this competition. Maximum?
I think
Guys,
it's
maximum with least?
It's minimum.
No, teacher.
I think it's
Uh-huh.
A.
Only 18-year-olds are allowed. Okay, pay attention. What do you have to do? Look for keywords. And you know what is my recommendation? Start discarding what you don't need. Because if you are almost sure or sure that there are 3 and those 3 are the possible ones, it's going to be hard and time consuming. So look for keywords and delete the ones that you are sure that do not work. In this case, I will delete B because there is a maximum, but here it says at least, which means the opposite. Yeah? So B is not a possibility. Now, only 18-year-old is like, well, here it doesn't say that only for 18-year-old audience. It says at least. So if you are at least 18, all the ages, above 18 are possible. So the competition is open to people over a certain age, over 18, all of them. If you are
Yes, I think it's A.
A.
Yes, A.
Well, okay. So this is the kind of questions for the first part. Let's do the second one and we continue because I want you to see all the text. This one, read it and tell me. Rachel, for our holiday, you need to get a photo for your visa and let me have it.
Letter C.
Give him something he needs, of course. I've got the visa forms so I can post them then. So you need to get a photo for you, and let me have it. Because I have everything to do it. Awesome, see, perfect. Okay, friends. Now, let me show you another type of question. We have this. For each question, choose the correct answer. The people below all want to visit a city market. On the opposite page, there are descriptions, of 8 markets. Decide which market will be the most suitable for the people below. This is a very, very common exercise in standard test. The only thing that may change would be the aim, like not the city market, but vacations or universities for going there, subjects for studying. Yeah, so you have to look at the descriptions and find the correct option for each person. So here we have Jenny, Matt, Sammy, Alexia, and Ella. They have specific information about their personalities. What are they looking for? And you guys have city markets here, but you have more. So that is what makes it tedious because there are more. So you know that there are some left and you have to look for the best one, for each person. Who's going? Okay, Jean-Claude, no problem. This is the second part. The second part, or maybe the third part. It may not have the same order that I'm telling you, but I just want you to know the structure because for sure you will see something like this. Yeah, so it may be the first one or the second one, but it's a standard one. It's the way they make those exams. Part 3. For each question, choose the correct answer. This is a text, and you have here some reading comprehension questions. Peter enjoys mountain biking because, and you have to select the correct one according to what you just read, okay? Next, part 4, fill in the gaps. 5 sentences have been removed from the text below. For each question, choose the correct answer. So you guys have the text here, you have the blank spaces, and you guys have the options. Don't worry, you have the options. Yes? That's it. Next part. For each question, choose the correct answer. You have the text. I think it's just one word, maybe one of two. Yeah. I love this one. This is perhaps the one that is, I mean, for me it's the easiest because it's the one that assesses the use of language, which is prepositions, tenses, you know, the best word. So you read and you select the correct one. For example, the coconut tree is thought to be one of the most valuable trees in the world. It is mostly found by the sea where there is a hot and wet temperature, condition, climate, weather. What? Which one? The coconut tree is thought to be one of the most valuable trees in the world. It is mostly found by the sea, where there is a hot and wet climate. Okay, because climate has to be with growing plants, yeah, not just the temperature. For, you know, like certain climate, there can, you know, be some plants. Okay, part 6. This is one that you have to provide the word. For each question, write the correct answer. You have blank spaces, but you have to provide, look, you have to provide the answer. Yeah? And there are some answers that may be possible. And of course, if you write one that is an option, that's okay. It's not that this one and no more. No, it is okay, don't worry. For example, this is one of my favorite places to visit. I've learned a huge amount about animals and plants time I've visited. So, which is the word that we are missing here?
Teacher, maybe on time?
And plants on time I've visited. No. This particular time is the time I visited. Remember that the article "the" is for specific things. It's for things in particular. A time is any, yeah? But the time I've visited, yeah? I've learned a huge amount about animals and plants. So here you guys will use prepositions, articles, quantifiers, yeah? Those words are conjunctions, yeah, and connectors. Sometimes you can also use verbs depending on the tense, but it's not a common case, yeah? So you have to provide a word. And all of those parts are part of the exam. Is it good?
Teacher, I have a question on how long do we have to present the exam? Or is the same time? Yes, 2 hours to present that. Yeah.
2 hours. And to be
And
honest,
after that,
I think you guys will spend the 2 hours. It's okay. We will talk with Laura about the time, okay? If you need, like, we finish at 7:45, but if you need 5 more minutes or 10, it's okay. What you need to do is to be very careful with the time because there is a timer while you are taking it. And if you are, you know, working on one part and it is closed, you have to go to the next part. Yeah, so you have to use the time wisely because there are a lot of questions. Okay, this is the reading. Now, let's go to the listening. Listening is very easy. Don't worry. It has 4 parts, but it's easy. Let me show you the listening. I have lots of things here, and I don't know what the listening is. Here, listening. Here. Okay. Do not worry that I will send you some link. I mean, not send you, but upload some links in our slides so you guys can use them. Okay. Listening will evaluate the comprehension for signs, pictures, yeah? So in this first part, for each question, you choose the correct answer according to the picture and matching it with the recording, of course. Like, what did the girl buy on her shopping trip? Yeah? So, I don't know, the girl may use these three words in the recording, but you need to, you know, assess the question, which is, okay, yeah, but she mentioned them all, but she only bought the lamp, for example. Yeah, so you have some pictures and you have to use the correct one. Why did the plane leave late? And you have three pictures about weather conditions, so you may be focused on the words that talk about the weather. Sunny, cloudy, snowy, yeah, or maybe things like wind, rain, yes, okay. What activity does the woman want to book for the weekend? So what is this activity, guys?
Likely.
Biking, riding a bike. This one?
Driving.
Driving or maybe racing if it's just a hobby. And this one?
Boating.
I will say, you say teacher, surfing. No, but she's not surfing. Maybe sailing because of, you know, the picture of this. Sailing. Okay, and that is what you have to do when you have to analyze the pictures. Okay, now, next part. Next part is for some short conversations, yeah, and a specific question. You will hear two friends talking about a new clothes shop. What does the girl say about it? Here, it is a pop band's website, and you have another question. Yeah, so those are little situations, short questions, sorry, short conversations. Here it is about an art competition. The next one is about the girl's flatmate. Okay, and you have specific questions. You can only listen to them twice, but it is programmed for that because it just runs the audio, gives you some time, and plays it again by itself. Here, the conversation is about a football match, and so on and so forth. Now, part 3. For each question, write the correct answer in the gap. Write 1 or 2 words or a number or a date or a time. 2 words, a number, a date, a time. Okay, you have an idea. In the National Gardens, that was the thing that attracted most people. I don't know. What? Now that we talk about events, the what? I don't know. Band? Well, more sophisticated vocabulary, of course. Give me an idea very quickly. The stalls, for example. The opening, the show. Well, you guys listen and, you know, you get the exact word. This one is for exact information. Yes, exact information you guys can get from the listen. This one is also for comprehension. When you have to write the exact words, this is discrimination, you know, words discrimination, like sounds and vocabulary. This one is more for comprehension. You will hear an interview with a woman called Vicky Prince, a champion swimmer who now works as a swimming coach. Vicky first went in for competitions because, so this is more about comprehension, and the whole exercise is about the same thing. It means that these questions, like 5 or 6, not 5, are all about Vicky. Did you notice that in the previous one, they were short conversations, but different? Yeah, this one is all about the same. And the last one, that's it. Sure, the last one. I think that's it. Okay. So one about the pictures, another one about short conversations, you know, like little situations. Another one about discrimination, that is the exact word or words. And the last one about comprehension of a situation, all the questions related to it. Now, let me spoil the writing. The writing is very, very predictable. To be honest, it's very predictable. So work on the way you guys write back an email. Yeah, that's always the same. They give you a situation and you have to write a response. Let me show you maybe a sample of a writing. I have all of them, but I'm writing here. Look, I think you guys have 3 writing exercise or 2. Let me show you. Part 1. Oh, my name. Look. Read this email from your English-speaking friend Sandy and the notes you have made. So, from Sandy, subject, your visit. They try to evaluate you in 2 different ways. How you guys write an email in an informal way and how you guys write an email in a formal way. An informal way is usually situation about a friend. Like, hey, Jean-Claude, how are you? I'm visiting Bucaramanga. Can we hang out? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. The other one is, I don't know, like, for example, a problem with your washing machine and you have to just write to the company, something like that. Situation with your boss, you know, in which you're required to write a formal mail. Yes? So here you have an informal. You check this. These are the comments. Hi, me too. Say which I prefer. No, because. At Sandy. So it's like the body of the email. The greeting. Yes. This is also part of the greeting. This is like the introduction, which is usually the one that mentions the main part of the message. Here is giving another reason. Also, should we go climbing the mountain? Yeah. And this is just bye-bye. In this case, write your email to Sandy using all the notes. This is easy because you have to say, me too. So I'm so excited that you are coming to stay with me for a week. Hi, Jean-Claude. That's my same case. I can't wait for it. I'm looking forward to meeting you. So me too. Say which I prefer because here maybe they or she or he's giving me some options. On your first evening here, there's a rock concert in our town. Would you like to go to the concert or would you prefer us to relax at home? So this person is giving me 2 options. So I need to say which I prefer. Hey, no, that's not a good idea. I prefer to just stay at home. I have been very bad with a cold and I would prefer just to stay and get, you know, better. Okay. Also, shall we go climbing in the mountains while you are here? But you have to say no. Oh no, as I mentioned, I have a terrible cold and the doctor says it's better to just have indoor activities. Yeah? Let me know if you have any questions. So ask Sandy. Yeah, so for example, What about going to the cinema? No, I don't know. Indoor activities. What about streaming some movies on this new platform that I just found? It's wonderful and it has lots of good movies. Yeah? Have you ever seen this one? I send you the link. Thank you. See you soon. Bye. Very informal. Guys, it's okay if we spend 2 or 3 more minutes so I finish covering the other part? No?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
And this is the second. This is by your answer in about 100 words. You see the notice on an English language website. It should be formal. Look, write your article. So it requires more formality. Films. What kind of films do you enjoy? Do you prefer watching them at the cinema or at home? Why? Write an article answering these questions and we will put it on our website. So you use formal vocabulary. Yeah? It could be something like this one, or it could be a problem, with any, how can I say, like requirement that needs to be formal. And I'm not sure if you have 3 parts or 2, but just get ready for one informal one and the other one that is the formal one. Emails, yeah, a response or an article. And there is one that is very common and is that you have to invent a story with the heading that they give you. Okay, so just be ready for writing, like checking the past, yeah, because it is usually common to just start with something that happened and you guys give the rest of it. In this case, yes, your English teacher has asked you to write a story. Your story must begin with the sentence, as the plane flew lower, low, saw the golden dishes of the island below. So you have to continue. What happened? When did it happen? Yeah, like how did the situation finally got solved? And that's it. Beginning, middle, and end. Introduction here, beginning. Middle, problems, yes, and issues. And at the end, how the things, ended up. It could be in a good way or in a bad way. Okay, that's it. Questions? No questions?
No,
Well,
teacher.
it's okay. Don't worry. Don't feel overwhelmed. It's going to be fine. You guys will have the whole time of the block. So that's why I recommend you to be on time because Laura will start on time as well as me. At 6, we are all just giving, instructions. We are done. Second one, just like be careful with the use of the time because it can be long and yeah, you forget about the time you have with each section. And that's it. Maybe you guys can start preparing the emails. Yeah, about any situation, but just check how can I write in an informal way, how can I write in a formal way. That's a good idea. So you guys feel, sure when you are just writing, because that's pretty much what standard test asks for. The way we use the language in that way. Yeah, for the reading part. And for the listening and the reading, check out my slides. I will, like paste some links there and you guys can just practice a little bit. Okay? Perfect, my dear friends. Sorry for taking you these 5 minutes of your ending. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Get some rest, study English, and I will see you on Monday for your speaking. Your speaking is with me. So please get ready with your cameras. Do not forget that you guys need your cameras for the evaluation. Yeah?
Okay, teacher, thank you. See you.
Have a wonderful
Okay, teacher.
weekend.
Thank
Bye,
you.
teacher.
Bye.
Have a good
Take care.
night.
Thank you, teacher. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.